The idea that leaders could think of as well more ways they can just create personal connections between themselves and their team and each other with the people at work, whether people are remote or not. Find a way to do things that create that personal connection that go beyond anybody's dissimilarities, and you find that commonalities. You have those great common experiences because, I came across some research from a survey of professionals. This was written up by Mark Crowley, who's a leadership coach and he's an author. He said that 52% of workers would be willing to take a 20% pay cut to have their friends, to work with their friends. So you can see that the trend, people are feeling that disconnection severely in their life and in our workplaces, especially with all the remote work, as you mentioned. I don't think that statistic would have ever existed before today's time. I can't imagine. I mean, when I started working, it didn't matter to me whether my friends were at work. I had good relationships with people at work, but all my friends, great friends that I saw all the time, I saw every weekend, that I played sports with, that I helped them move, doing all the things that you spent a lot of time with them. You're every weekend. It's like, what are we doing this weekend? Your best friends, they didn't exist, at work for me. It didn't matter. But now it's starting to really matter for people because there's so much disconnection, isolation, loneliness, to have friends at work. So if leaders can think of ways to build those relationships, to take some time, again, it's time, to have just personal experiences, non-work related experiences with the people on your team. It can be very short activities, but make it regular, make it often, so that people get to know each other as people again. People get to know each other for their fun side, for what makes them laugh, for what they're excited about in their life. And we'll find that connection again, find friends at work again. We're spending enough time there that it's worth it to have friends there.